Get your pencils, grab your paints, collect anything you consider art supplies. It's time for Art Smackdown, the game show that makes art the cutthroat competition God intended. This week's contestants are Best Artist in the World, Oblivion Spin. Last week's audience champion, Art Girl. And this week's challenger, off-brand Carmela Soprano. With celebrity guest judge, Meg O'Mals. Meghan O'Malley, they're the same person. And with me, Mark Stetson, my co-host, Phil Casal. Philson Schmilson in the chat.
That's right. How's it going, guys? Good to see you.
Good. It's going good. I'm missing Slaney a little bit. It feels a little off without Slaney. But other than that, I feel all right.
You know, there's a 50-50 chance she will be here. We'll see.
Huzzah!
We're keeping the frame open just in case.
Yep.
So.
Yes, exactly. That is a fact. And want everyone to meet the lovely, wonderful Meghan O'Malley.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for coming on the show. Meghan O'Malley is a fantastic stand-up comedian, writer, all the things in New York City. What's going on with you? What's new with you?
Oh man, I started. Really, what's new with me is I started a new challenge today.
Yes, I want to hear. I want the audience to hear all about this challenge.
This challenge really just speaks to my heart, really my soul, and it's really to challenge the strength of one's willpower. So it is the unaffiliated Pringles Once You Pop, You Can't Stop challenge. And it's all about just having one Pringle a day, and having self-control.
Okay, so, and just to reiterate, this is not at all affiliated with Pringles.
It is unaffiliated at the moment. We are happy to be affiliated, but I need to respect their space for using their products.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think
this takes care of legal,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Completely just cuts legal right out.
Yeah, because I announced that they have no part, so it's like. But
yeah, so they can't come after you.
The name sounds. Yeah, it sounds better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Once you pop, you can't stop. Stop challenge.
Yeah. And it's 2 stops, so it's not. I'm not using the phrase. Listen, I've gotten ceases and desists before, so this one, I think I'm good now.
I think you're solid. I think you cracked the.
Yeah.
I think you cracked the code. So
but I keep saying when I go to court.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger. I swallowed an egg whole.
What you did?
According to Schwarzenegger, and you know what? I'm not going to deny
When were you going to tell us this?
I mean, eventually. I just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't come up. I'm also a little ashamed about it. Because I was only able to get 1. I was trying to get 2.
Is that
I understand.
hard-boiled egg?
Nope. Oh, is it supposed to be hard boiled?
I don't know. I don't know why this is a thing. Why'd you do this?
I don't know what I'm doing. But I do have a question about the Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop challenge.
Yeah, of course.
So there is so the challenge is that you only eat 1 a day.
Yes.
To show that you can stop.
Yeah, because you know what? Everyone says, hey, once you pop, you can't stop. They say it's impossible just to have 1. And we need to just stop putting, like, perimeters around things, okay? Because you can just have 1. But I'm also encouraging people to journal also. Like, journal every day. Because you might discover some real cool stuff about Pringles.
That's fair.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Is this a challenge are you challenging yourself to prove to yourself that you can stop? Or is this, this is for everyone to enjoy, but I feel like this rings personal to me,
This rings personal.
right? Like,
Yeah. It's very personal.
Oh, the Pringles and myself.
yeah, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, it would be weird if it wasn't personal.
Were
Then
you
I'd
challenged?
be like,
That's
Nick,
good.
why are you wasting your time with the Pringles? But it's just to show how great of a person I am.
I get it. Totally.
Okay? I can do it. I did the thing that people said couldn't be done.
You certainly did.
You certainly did. I have never seen anyone just have one and then stop. Stop.
And I'll
Speaking
do
of which,
it every day.
and I think that's the perfect segue into
Hello.
the self-expression. Holdenators! Ho!
Ho!
Rating with a party of 35.
Wow.
So, okay. First of all, welcome all you Holdenators. Secondly, I feel like it's been a while since we've talked about Holden and just the Holdenators channel as a whole. Art Smackdown would not have any audience if it weren't for Holden McNeely and the Holdenators. I'd say most of our still audience are I think are Holdenators originally. Basically, when we first started the show about a year and a half ago, Holden agreed to rate us a few times as we were getting started, and it is continued. Holden's a man of his word. He's a loyal friend, a good friend, talented human being. And if you are not a Holdenator, and you've not followed Holdenators Ho on Twitch, do it. So much good content, so many good shows throughout the week. That is all I'm going to say about that. All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Holdenators.
Thank you, Holdenators. And thank you, Holden.
Hail yourselves and ho yourselves.
Ho! All right.
Ho!
So, without further ado, George Harrison. Without further ado, here is
Here it comes.
the self-expression challenge for the evening, the 60-second warm-up art challenge. And as I said, it's pretty pertinent to what we were just talking about with the Pringles challenge. Everyone, take the next 60 seconds to design a limited edition Pringles can. Go.
And we are not sponsored by Pringles.
We are not sponsored by Pringles. Thank you. It's important for us to
Okay, I just wanted to be clear. This is not a branded corporate Pringles challenge. It's not Big Pringle. This is Little Pringle.
You know, Pringles can really, there's a market for Pringles in comedy. And
That's right.
I think Pringles should really get on top of this. Come on, guys, gold mine.
What if Pringles just came around and they're like, you know what? We're not going to sponsor just comedy. We're sponsoring Meghan O'Malley's comedy. Just yours.
Honestly, I gotta take it and run. Guys, I did it. Big time. Pringles, baby. I landed the account.
8 seconds, artists. 6,
Eight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Art supplies down.
Art surprise.
Art surprise.
Much like that, it's George Harrison, kind of like George Harrison, with coming in the back with a great little surprise there.
Damn straight.
We'll show up there.
Thank you, Pig Bullets, for the sub. Pippa New is now following. Thank you for the follow.
If you follow, you obscure Mark's face with Micah's face.
That's right. Which I feel like a lot of people in the audience might enjoy that. To be perfectly frank, I miss Micah. Anyone else miss Micah? I miss Micah on the show. Micah, if you're watching, we love you. We miss you. Come visit us soon. In the meantime, for those of you who are arting but don't know where to send your art, send it to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. That's fartsmackdown with an F, because Art Smackdown was already taken. All right. So once we get the submissions in from our art contestants, we will start to bring them in and show you their art.
All right. Now, Megan, what are you looking for specifically with the Pringles? Woo!
Surprise!
Pringles branding.
I just think it would be. It's like a parade in a way. It's like it's telling you a story. It's something you want to commemorate. Like what if the Oscars had like a commemorative, like Pringles can? Like that would be cool. Remember when we used to collect things like in the 80s and 90s, and you would go to get like that special thing? Like let's bring it back, but in
Absolutely.
Pringles.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. That was really nice.
Just trying to figure it out.
All right. First up is last week's best artist in the world, Oblivion Spin.
Uh-oh.
Come on in. Welcome
boy.
back,
Here we
Oblivion
go.
Spin.
Hey, good to be back.
Good to have you back.
Yeah.
But you,
Let's see what you get.
yeah, see what you got. See what you're working with here.
Hey, it's not letting me see Twitch, so I don't know if it's up yet.
Oh, it is
All right.
up.
So I haven't had Pringles in a really long time because I'm allergic to dairy, and I think every flavor has dairy in it.
Oh,
So
no.
my only priority here is a limited edition where I can even remember what it's like to Pringle. Would I be able to stop? I don't know. But I want to find out.
But with see, you got a customer in me, because if there's one thing I cannot stand at my advanced age, it's all dairy everything. I'm getting an increasing amount of pushback from within me for dairy products, especially as a beer salesman. There's a lot of beers that are brewed with lactose now.
Is that
and it's
true?
kind of true? Yeah, because not to take away from your submission, which I love it, you actually managed to nail the important iconography. So Pringles corporate headquarters is very pleased with this. Yeah, IPAs are now being brewed with lactose so that you can have like the fun Sunny Delight, Sunny D consistency, because it's all about that haze in East Coast IPA, because that's a thing.
Not into it.
Me
No,
neither.
thank you. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like you, my body rebels against anything dairy. So would not be feeling that. That's for sure.
And I really like that you took like a shade of color that like kind of is representative of dairy, you know.
You know,
it's
also
like
representative
so it's
of
like
a Pringle.
fake out. Yeah.
It's like,
Wow.
yeah,
It's double
natural.
play. It's cool. It's nice.
Yeah,
I like
I
your
enjoy
vision.
it.
Scare Sketches wrote, "Look up beard beer. I dare you."
I will. I won't do it here, but I
Dairies.
will.
That's fair.
There is beard, spelled BEER''D. One of their big IPAs is called Dogs and Boats. I don't know.
How adorable.
Yeah, right?
How did those dogs get in the boats? And is it safe for them to be out there? Do they have little hats? Oh, God, I love these dogs.
I love dogs, man. Must love dogs.
Must
Oh,
love.
God.
Deal
Deal breaker.
breaker.
Don't like.
Oh, yeah. Must love dogs.
Yeah. So Oblivion Spin. Tell me, what are you looking forward to tonight? What's anything new as far as your medium?
I think I'm going to take it easy this week. The Shrinky Dinks were a little much in 20 minutes, so I think I'm just going to maybe stick with paper. I don't know if I've done that before, so I'm going to do that this time.
Right on. Well, thank you for your self-expression, and we'll see you back here in a little bit.
All right.
All right. Next up, we've got the audience champ, Art Girl. Hello. Welcome to the stream for the first time, Art Girl. How does it feel to be on the stream?
Great. I got off work a while ago, so I'm still like winding down from work, but also nervous to be here.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Also, competing against your boyfriend, Oblivion Spit.
Yeah.
We've never had an interpersonal feud on this show. It's always been people from far away arting at each other. Are you guys in the same house?
No.
Okay,
No,
okay,
we're in different apartments right now.
All right, because we choose to turn art into a contest, it can get a little dicey. So I'm glad that you guys aren't
That's for
within
sure.
proximity. Yeah.
Their relationship is in our hands.
I like this. This is good.
So much
Bad
pressure.
thing.
All right. Yeah. Walk us through this. Yeah. Take us through it.
Well, it was supposed to be an onion and a sock on the cover of it. This is just the vibe I'm feeling from like after work today. And I don't know, they always try and go for the good flavors, you know, maybe they're probably running out. Maybe it's time to go to the bad flavors, get a market on that.
Socks and onions are both savory items. I feel like together there would be a saltiness that people would prove addicting.
In holes, you use peaches and onions to make your feet not smell bad. Maybe the onions and the socks wouldn't actually be as awful.
That's true. I mean,
Oh yeah.
a sock full of onions, is two in the bush. What is the saying?
Yep.
I don't know.
Socks in the bush is a bird on your shoulder.
Must love dogs.
It's like, we got there.
Yep,
Yeah.
always do.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Audio Gabriel. Onions and socks would make your peaches smell better. That's a better saying.
That is, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
There it is.
I do like the idea that like two things that like might smell not great or might not be great on their own, but put together actually create something that might be tasty. I don't know.
That's my jam.
That's my brand. So you've seen the show a few times at this point, Art Girl.
Yeah.
Now being on the stream, is there a strategy that you're going to implement, or is there something that you're looking to like, try out for the first time? What's going on? What's your method this evening?
My method is trying not to panic and to have an idea and then to draw something. If I can do that much, it's a personal victory.
That is a solid strategy.
That's a solid one. Yeah. Just don't, paralysis in this is difficult. Sometimes you just got to draw a line and see where it takes you. Sometimes it turns into, a dog or an onion or I love that your Pringles was worried. I can't get over the face of your Pringles can where it was like, oh no, like it was a face you could hear.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we can't wait to see what you're going to produce for the masterpiece. We're looking forward to it. We'll see you in a bit. All right, now back for the first time in a few months. Crowd favorite, off-brand Carmela Soprano, Cheesecake Factory patron.
The lore behind. Yeah. That's where I was for all these months, was Cheesecake Factory.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they still have the same like crazy menu of cheesecakes. They must, otherwise it wouldn't be the Cheesecake Factory. but I have to assume that it would take that long to actually try all of the cheesecakes at Cheesecake Factory, all the different flavors.
For
Well,
context for the audience, I just spent 3 hours at a mall, like a New Jersey crap bag, and had 2 skinny margaritas at the Cheesecake Factory. So I'm in my element. And we are just discussing the culture of Cheesecake Factory, which is,
Yeah.
I suppose, every culture. There are too many cheesecakes and too many options, but they didn't have my Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
Life is hard.
That's not fair.
Fucking
They have a million items and they don't have the one you need. That's almost not fair. And also,
ironic.
yeah,
Would that go into the song?
That would go into
isn't
the
it
song.
ironic?
I would think.
Yeah.
Version 2.0.
Okay, I'll write her.
So
Uh,
take us through your self-expression.
So Megan was talking about having 1 Pringle crisp per day, which my first thought was that is a layer of hell. Like that sounds. You don't buy a can of Pringles without acknowledging you might just down it. Once you pop, right? Like it's a problem in our country. So I just thought about, and again at the mall today, I saw a can of Pringles and I was like, Vicky, you're getting Cheesecake Factory later. Why don't you save for it? And now I regret it. So it's full circle. So I feel like, aside from, aligning with our current state of being, this can of Pringles is salt and vinegar plus like a ghost pepper. Like just too many things at once. And not enough Xanax to help you get through it all.
I love that so.
Yeah.
Is he crying into his mustache?
Yes, it'll absorb it.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
You know who the Pringles guy looks like? Isn't there like a salt company in Baltimore where the guy's like a mustache too? Am I making that up? Are there
Is
any
that true?
Baltimoreans here? I don't know. I keep doing the mustache thing. But so the Pringles guy, there's a lot of mustachioed like mascots out there. He does look like Tilly and the tickler from Coney Island. I'm creating a conspiracy theory as we speak.
They're all the same person.
They're all the same.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible that the original drug kingpin of Baltimore had a great big bushy mustache. And then he moved
The Wire talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he moved to Atlantic City, shaved it off, became Tilly.
Yeah.
Had to start over.
His name was Papa Giuseppe, which is where you get Prop Joe. And then he moved.
There it is. Yes.
There we go. Okay, we did it. Went round in circle.
See, we're
Nailed
just
it.
coming full circle all the time.
All the time.
All
But
the time.
coming full circle like a can of Pringles.
Whoa.
This is real nice, real nice. I like the pain aspect of it in the sense where you only will be able to have 1 a day because you're just gonna be like, oh my god, that hurts. Why I can't have another. So that also sounds painful.
It's like mindfulness. Why bother?
What?
I'll just be angry.
Yep. Spoken like someone who was
man.
stuck in a mall for 3 hours.
Can that please go on a t-shirt? Mindfulness?
That's t-shirt kiosk stuff.
Yes. Why bother?
Go back tomorrow at the mall and be like, guys, I got an idea.
Go up to the black and white Scarface portrait kiosk and be like, listen, you got to update your business model.
Accurate. Audio Gabriel goes, not to be a nebbish, but the official suggested serving size for Pringles is 16 crisps. I think crisps means chips. Why limit yourself to
Yes.
1? You should have at least 12.
Audio Gabriel, you were right. I am obviously British, and this is a British accent, so you got me.
Nailed it.
See, the fact that it's 16 as a serving is alarming because I've definitely gone over 16. But I thought it would be less. I thought like maybe 8 would be a serving. So 16 is actually kind of comforting.
There you go.
Yeah. What do you? How are you feeling up to the challenge before you go? Is there any methods that you'll be utilizing tonight aside from your own intuition?
Well, again, like all things, Cheesecake Factory will guide me home. That's the theme of tonight. I'm feeling good. I've missed you guys very much, and I'm just happy to be back in the swing and, doing what I love, but for competition, which is the best way to do the things you love, right?
Damn right.
Yeah, exactly. We're glad to have you back.
Thank you.
Well, we're gonna send you back in the ether, and we'll see you in a bit. And bang, there it is. Okay, now, you've all been so patient. We're going from the self-expression challenge to the masterpiece challenge. You have 20 minutes to complete this challenge. Whereas halfway through, we will spin the color wheel of compromise and force you to compromise your vision. This is the 20-minute masterpiece challenge. What does the height of the robot revolution look like to you? Go.
So, what does the height of the robot revolution look like? So you're saying like the absolute worst moment, or like the pinnacle of their control, or our revolt? What does that mean?
It's a very... Oh, shit! I'm supposed to be arting along.
Yes, you gotta be arting. You get down there, Mark.
Okay.
And you start drawing.
All right.
Wow. Well, Phil, thanks for asking.
Yeah.
I think the height can mean something different to everybody. Like, if you are saying that the robot revolution is going to be negative, the height is going to be more of a negative aspect of it, But if you're saying that it's a positive thing, then, it'll feel probably maybe a little bit more gilded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that. So, I mean, the robot revolution.
Yeah.
What necessarily do you see as the robot revolution? I mean, how would you define that? Are they taking over, or are they just being like, wait a second, stop slapping my head when I start working slow?
Well, I think when we say robot revolution, I think it comes off real negative. And, it's just like, okay, now, Phil, during the Industrial Revolution, do you think people were walking around being like, oh my God, the industrials are gonna get us? Like,
No, they were like, let's put more people inside of the industry so that and skirt laws so that they die of industry.
Woo! Have we learned a lot over the years?
I know, that shit doesn't happen anymore. And my favorite thing I learned today was that Jeff Bezos said, eventually, not many people can afford to live on Earth.
Life is just so laughable. You just wake up and they're like, well, looks like the world is over. And you're like, you said that before. We're still here. So I'll believe it when I'm dead. Okay.
They say eat the rich, but if the rich are planning to live forever, their diets must be so boring.
Yeah, I don't want to eat them.
I don't want to eat them.
They're not gonna be good. They're not gonna be well seasoned. They're gonna they're definitely gonna skimp on the good stuff.
It's like skim milk in an elementary school lunchbox. It's just like, why was that ever an option?
No, I would like my Capri Sun. Thank you.
Yeah, I imagine Jeff Bezos tastes like paint chips, or just plain white rice, unhusked. I mean, the husks removed. Plain basic white rice, not even made with butter.
It's not like sticky at all.
No, it's got nothing to it.
No,
That's my.
Like that.
He owns Twitch, and Jeff, if you're hearing this, go fuck yourself. I just wanted to put it out there.
Sorry,
it's
Jeff. No, Jeff, so sorry. You gotta go fuck yourself, though.
You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it.
Yeah, we wish
your billionaire laugh again.
It could go differently for you, but no.
Exactly.
Everyone's soon like, you're gonna be like, hey, where's Jessica? And everyone's gonna be like, oh, well, Jessica went to space. She'll be back in a few days. You're just like that's just gonna be like the norm. Which, kind of brings me like back to the robot revolution. Like they're kind of in the integration period, really, if you think about it. Like
Yeah.
we're handing over all our information, so
What-
like
what
we're on board.
What if, hypothetically speaking, the robot revolution is actually a robot becomes sentient and starts talking to like another to a human being, and then is like, "How many hours do you work in a week? And can you afford that? And can you afford to live the life that you live with those hours? Can you live a life? Wow, that does not sound logical." And then like they pass that information to other robots, and then they just liberate us from rich people.
I have high hopes for. I mean, we get the beginning. I mean, I think the robot revolution, like that's like they're great. Like we're on the uppity up. It's the result from the robot revolution, like later down the line.
Yeah.
Because perhaps during the robot revolution, we're forgetting about the Earth, guys.
That's true. That's true.
We have to make sure we're protecting when we're
Yes. Or like
using all the electrical outlets and stuff like that. Oh God, I stop all the fun.
Pig Bullet says, "When I go to a Thai restaurant, I get the pork belly."
Oh, that's nice.
On brand, Pig Bullets.
Yeah.
Brand. Another thing about a result of the robot revolution is in maybe 50 years, people will be adopting rescue robot dogs.
God, wow.
And you're going to have to just
what?
train them. Yeah.
It could happen. It could happen.
hope.
I can't even stand here and go, Phil, you're crazy. You're not. It could absolutely happen.
Someone will love their robot dog, which will outlive them, and much like a turtle, become a legacy family member.
Yes,
Like
and they pass
turtles.
it along.
Yeah.
Oh God, can you imagine like the family that is like broken apart because they are fighting over Grandpa's robot dog?
Which the robot dog, which can now quote favorite TV sayings, robot dogs talk.
That's nice. I like that it does TV sayings
That's
instead
great.
of like
Eventually,
anything else.
we're just going to communicate in TV quotes.
Yeah.
Pardon me. And memes.
I mean, I guess we send gifts at this point of like different TV things to communicate. It is a way of, it's a language.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. At work today, I shared a GIF from "I Think You Should Leave" in the team chat, and people thought it was funny
Oh, good.
because people have a sense of humor, and everyone's love language is "I think you should leave" quotes. So, what's your favorite "I think you should leave" quote? Sound off in the chat, friends.
Ooh,
Let's
that's a fun one.
Mark. How would you? I know you are arting.
I'm arting, but yeah, I can do whatever. What do you need?
Could we? I mean, I don't want to take you away from the arting if
No,
to
it's all
show
good. What's up?
the user submissions from the user submissions, the viewer submissions from the
audience
One Minute Art
submissions.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Audience submissions. Viewer, audience, user. We got there.
We got there.
Nice. We're just trying out all the words to see which ones
Yeah.
fit.
So this is from Kara Sketches.
Could have
Finding a bunch of keys in an empty house.
yes. Could a bed be a robot? That's pretty good. But could a bed be a robot?
Could a bed be a robot?
Anything could be a robot, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you got
I
a
guess.
shape, you can put a
if
programming chip in it.
As long as you have the space and it can.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
zombie Pringy. It's Pringle, but I choose to call it Pringy.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Is it Pringy or Pringle? I like it either way. Green.
Oh, it looks like
Hell
it's,
yes.
yeah, Pringle. But it's going around because that's smart. That's smart. That's a smart can. That's a zombie. That's a zombie Pringle. Stop. You did. That's nice work. And it's green.
Yeah. I like the greenness of it. I would have eaten a green Pringle if I were a kid and saw a green Pringle can.
Oh yeah, I would definitely buy the zombie Pringles.
Yeah.
I also like that the rest of it's just like, yeah, it's like everything's done, it's destruction, but there's only like that green light that you see, it's just like, whoa, like, happening.
We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
Yeah.
And yes, Kara sketches. Pringy is exactly what she was going for. I like it. Pringy being the dollar store Pringle, but more inventive because they don't have corporate breathing down their neck.
Oh man, I hate it when corporate's on me.
Man, the zombie revolution will culminate in a zombie challenging other zombies to only take one bite per day of a living person. just one, and then go wandering. Just think about it. Consider the bite.
Is that like me as a zombie? I'm like, let's inspire everyone to do something. Here's a dumb challenge. I'm going to do it. You want to join me? You can. Shut up, Meg. You're annoying as a human and as a zombie. We're not going to journal. Stop trying to get us to journal.
My hands don't work. And the other guy's like, I have no hands.
Guys, just because you're dead doesn't mean you don't have to exercise your feelings.
This one is from. Sorry. It's 10. 10 minutes. We gotta do the wheel. The wheel. And then we'll get to Shorts and Mercs. All right.
Shorts and Merc, great stuff.
So, all right. Here we go.
Creature in the middle. Oop. Uh-oh.
David Bowie.
Oh boy.
David Bowie. David Bowie is the compromise.
Oh man, he comes back for the robot revolution, or he doesn't. But it's on you to decide, guys.
Yes,
that's
indeed.
Your compromise.
And
honestly,
and back to Schwartz and Mercs. So I'll leave this up and I'll go back to arting for a second.
Yeah, that's not a compromise. That's literally David Bowie showing up to your art and being like, "How can I make this better?" Because I just truly believe anything's better when you just include him.
This is wonderful.
Yeah, this is great.
I don't know what the flavor is gonna be, but maybe that's like part of the mystery of it.
Yeah, I do wonder. I love the creature in the middle. He makes me laugh because his eyes are ridiculous, and the person is hopping on the creature's belly. That just makes me. That reminds me of like so many Shockwave or Flash animations I'd spent hours looking at and laughing at as a kid. So thanks for the nostalgia flashback.
Yeah,
Schwartz and Merc.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
All right. And there's one more.
All right.
From Audio Gabriel.
All right. And the fun thing is the canvas is very cylindrical, so you just really, a lot of it's just how quickly can I draw a cylinder? Oh, here we go. Crack rocks. So are you saying it's crack? Oh, it's crack rocks.
You need help to stop. Wow.
Yep, there's a pipe.
Okay, so what flavor would like a crack Pringle taste like? Like it would be so good, like you can't stop. Like it's not gonna taste like crack because that would be metal. Nobody wants a metal Pringle.
True. I can help with this because I had a former crackhead who was my Starbucks shift supervisor tell me what crack tasted or smelled like, and it was the warm air emanating from the dishwasher at the Starbucks.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
It kind of feels like it's wet rye bread, is what you just said.
Yeah. But warm.
Okay, so like a warm rye bread. That's what.
Plastic and metal utensils that have been heated and dried, but are now just like emanating smoke.
Can I just stab myself in the stomach instead?
Sure, why not? I've never done crack. Have you done crack?
No. Oh, actually, accidental crack.
Ooh,
how do you
spicy.
how do you do accidental crack? Okay, you get a deal on your Molly. Okay, pay full price, folks. Pay full price.
Yeah. Also, test your Molly.
Yeah.
Test your Molly.
Yeah. Make sure that like your one friend that does it all the time, you get it from him because he's still alive.
Yes. Yeah. He hasn't died yet.
That's just a trick of the trade for the kids.
Pig Bullet says meth smells like cat piss. Oh boy.
Are you saying that my cats might be on meth?
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, animals have been on meth before. There's many stories. Like, I heard one out of Alabama that this man got arrested for having an attack squirrel that was protecting his meth and other drug paraphernalia.
Okay, so how did he train the squirrel?
Yeah, well, apparently he was giving meth to the squirrel to keep it like a little revved up and then like putting it in the cage, I guess. I like have the hopes that it had a little tiny helmet on, like more World War I helmet style. I like that design a little bit better. And it's like maybe just a stick, like he carries around a stick and he's just like, it's my meth. There's a happy end to this story, though. You know, they did put this squirrel through rehab, and then they put it back into the forest, which sounds scary.
Oh, that squirrel is helping alligators get off meth.
Yeah, well, thanks for bringing up the gators, because in Tennessee, this was a few years ago, the governor asked the whole state, Phil, the whole state to stop putting their meth down the toilet because the gators were getting it, and it was creating super meth gators.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
What is this? This is Lake Placid?
Audio Gabriel says that makes him worry about squirrel recidivism. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, dude, you should be.
You really should be. I'm frightened by meth gators, and I lived in Florida for about 6 weeks, and all I could think about was an alligator knocking on my hotel door.
That would be hysterical.
Just like, I heard you were saying some bad things about us on the internet, and it's just like that's what I imagine an alligator sounds like. But if it were on meth, that door would be fucking done.
Why is everyone coming after you for what you say online, Phil?
Because they know that I'll back away because I hate conflict. I think that's definitely it. I was confronted by the former president of the United States at his own bar on West 29th Street for my comments online over the years. This is a main joke. You don't have to worry about it. This has never happened, but it did happen.
Folks you don't even know.
No, they have no idea, and they don't need to.
You don't. Save yourselves.
That's right.
You can't be safe.
That's right.
This is as happy as I can ever be. I'm doing great.
We're all doing. We're doing the best we can. Never did. Pig Bullets never did meth. Just to clarify, but the Stinky House was producing meth.
Oh,
the Stinky House. So wait, Pig Bullets. This is a question for you. So was there a house in your neighborhood that stunk of cat piss, and they were producing meth? And did the cops ever bust it, or did they just let it sort of perpetuate so they could just nab the people who are buying? Because, big question. Two-ish minutes. We're almost at 2 minutes.
I could tell you, I don't know what meth smells like, or at least my neighbor's apartment is well insulated. I had a neighbor a while back that there was a small period where they were cooking some meth in there, and I didn't find out until after they left the building. But I found that interesting that I had no clue. Kind of like it that way.
Yeah, I kind of.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I like not knowing.
I really like it when we all have our things.
Yeah.
You do meth in your apartment. Okay, I don't need to know. Don't tell me. Don't tell me about it.
Yeah, I think that we as a culture, we've gotten a little too oversharey for my taste. I think that there's some things that still can have private. That still can be private.
You can say something, but you have to remember, what's the purpose of what you're saying? Because you can't just be saying something.
Right. Like, does it need to be said?
Yeah.
Does it need to be said right now? Does
Yeah,
it need to be said right now by me? You could always wait for some other poor schmuck to get caught holding the bag,
Mhm.
which is, for the most part, probably the best course of action, unless you really feel about it. If you feel the ways, So.
That was nice.
Um,
We should all stop sharing so much.
Yeah, we really should. I was never in the presence of Donald Trump, and he never got offended, because he can't be, because he lacks empathy. Do I want cheese curds? I don't know that I want cheese curds, Big Bullet, because cheese curds they get all caked in your teeth. Like, I love Cheetos, but I can't. I can have like one and be like, "That's good. I'm gonna walk away from this before my fingers become riddled in." Oh, we're talking about cheese puffs, cheese curds. Yes, I could. Sorry.
Well, with cheese puffs, call me a fancy lady, but I like eating them with a fork. Okay, guys, don't come at me. Don't come at me. Hear me out. Keeps your hands clean. I went to a party once and they had little tiny forks out. I was not at a fancy party, but they had tiny forks out for the cheese puffs, and changed my life. I won't go back.
Oh no, it's okay. I think my internet failed for a hot second. Yes, my internet is unstable.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Are you back?
I think I'm back. I was
Yeah.
back. I thought you were all gone. Turns out, opposite. Pencils down.
Oh,
Art
shit.
down.
All right. Sending
over.
it in.
Please submit your drawings to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. Yes, there it is. And let's get it going. Mark, how are you doing?
Good. I'm just sending it in. Actually, I'm saving it now.
Gotcha. Do you email it to yourself just so you could open the email?
Normally I do, but because I'm saving it I did it digitally on my computer. I just saved it straight to my downloads.
Gotcha.
All right, here we go. Why don't we bring in our we'll go in reverse order. Actually, unless you want to see mine first, actually.
Let's see yours first. Let's get these crack rocks off the screen before the cops come.
It was great, though. Very creative crack rocks.
Straight.
Yeah, no, great crack rocks.
A+ mark,
Popping out of the
everybody.
can.
Yeah, really knocked it out of the park.
Let's see. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
really.
Very excited.
So, Meghan, to just give you a little bit of context, at the beginning of November, I decided that I was going to art along with everyone on Mondays because I want to learn how to draw better. However, with this challenge, I knew I wasn't going to be able to draw what I wanted to do, and I just went with the inspiration, and I went digital. I went Photoshop.
Oh, nice.
So, the challenge is, what does the height of the robot revolution look like? Well, this is when all of the robots from Terminator finally attack Skynet, all of that shit. Essentially, a lot of us humans, in my opinion, are going to be completely living in our blissfully in our VR worlds, while everything on the outside around us is completely getting taken over. David Bowie is there, fighting with his microphone and his boxing gloves, and his Pringles boxers.
Likely.
The Pringles boxes are an inspired touch.
Because he's sponsored by Pringles. I mean, if there's
Timeless,
anyone
baby.
that Pringles is going to
Timeless.
sponsor, it's fucking Bowie. Mark Zuckerberg is behind the whole metaverse. He has taken it all over, and he is laughing hysterically while the world burns. he is the big boss that David Bowie needs to defeat at the end of the movie in order to really, set everything straight. And then there are big old huge fighting squirrels that are squirrels. Somehow we found a way to make them the best warriors on the planet. So you've got them fighting and eating cheesecake.
Their teeth at their size can cut through a lot of shit. I imagine a large squirrel can cut through the metal of a robot.
Exactly my point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And as someone who's had a squirrel as a pet, they are formidable, and it is my homage to Captain Popcorn, our pet squirrel, when we were sophomores in college.
Wait, you had a squirrel?
Yes, he crawled out from under the dishwasher, and we kept him.
Yeah, you did.
He
Oh,
was doing
I love
meth
it.
under that dishwasher.
Oh,
Because he was like, that smell reminds me. And he would go out and get some meth.
oh
Now
yeah.
the meth is maybe what saves the squirrels in the future.
Hey, maybe. Maybe that's what grows them.
Yeah, I mean it works different for everybody.
Mark, I love the mixed media. This was a really fun alternate, or not even alternate. This was a really fun outing for you because we got something wholly original with existing elements, which I guess is the point of mixed media. So hey, well done.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Did we lose Art Girl?
we did lose Art Girl for us. Did we lose Art Girl?
Does look like
In the
Oh
Zoom.
yeah, I'm sorry. I've been looking at the. I've had my eyes trained on the feed versus the chat because I can hear you, but I just wanted to be able to see. Pay attention to the chat. Our frames are off. Just give us 1 second. We're gonna.
That's yeah.
We will get back.
Here, I got it.
We will get back in the game here.
All right, hold on. a second. Hold on, everyone. All right, turning the frames off. Then I'm just gonna get us all in there.
All right. We're some technical difficulties.
Just a quick
folks.
fix here. Just quick.
Quick fix.
Until Art Girl.
Her computer is trudging with Zoom and shut down. Hey, happens to the best of us.
When she
I
comes
use
back in,
Spectrum.
we will we'll go back to the normal layout. But in the meantime, I'm going to turn the rest of these off.
We are in the emergency Zoom chat projection here.
All right,
Just fun because
here we go. All right, thank you for hanging in there, everyone. All right, so let's bring on off-brand Carmela Soprano.
Yes.
Soprano, and walk us through your masterpiece.
Oh, okay. So we think of the robot revolution, we think of the apocalypse, we think I Am Legend, the dog, all that stuff. And I'm like, well, at the height of civilization, we're all just sitting down in a jam band to just like hang, play some ska hits, and just get to know each other a little better. So this is the height of the robot revolution.
I love
The
this.
cities are taken care of, the environment is saved because everything is automated. Most humans are dead, but I'm cool. That's me in there because I have an insulin pump, so I'm kind of a cyborg. So they're like, all right, you can be an under citizen or whatever. And I'm like, cool, okay. So now we're just jamming, just having some fun, playing some Santeria, this is civilization at its peak, right?
Yeah, I love
David
this.
Bowie's
This is
there.
great.
He
David
looks
Bowie's
a little
yeah.
on alligator meth, but it's not the perfect likeness. We
It's
have
also
a time
nothing
limit
he-
here.
It's also nothing he hasn't done before. This is a man who subsisted on cocaine, milk, and peppers for a good year and a half. So I think he was fine.
I think that's the North Beach diet.
Yeah. This is great. I love the diversity of aliens. You have a speaker chest guy. You've got an octopus alien that's playing all the drums. You got C-3PO just slapping the bass, and then like some sort of sea robot. I'm assuming those are fins or gills. This is great. This
That's
is
Scabot.
Scabot.
Excuse you?
Yeah. Sorry.
The future is the fifth wave of ska music. Okay, like let's be real. And also shout out to Lady on the Rock for wanting me to get all the insulin. Bless you. I hope so too.
You're gonna need it after another Cheesecake Factory run.
This is
Yikes.
wow. This is real nice. This is so hopeful. You know, there somebody Lady on the Rock saying, yeah, this is very hopeful. I love it. It's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's not all destruction, but it could be.
It could be. Probably was.
Yeah.
I mean,
actually, both scenes could be like side by side. You know, we could still be able to have a good time during the destruction.
if we look at ska music as a whole, a lot of it talks about the revolution and coming together at the end during hard times. So this is a larger metaphor. We don't have all the time in the world for it, but like, you
More
know.
horns. I like it.
And I do like the background of the city. Like this is just outside of the city, but the city looks hopeful because it's got like yeah. This is a nice positive little robot revolution future.
Yeah. But I mean, you all are dead and I'm alive because of my diabetes. So sorry about that.
What a fortune
Luck of the
flip,
draw.
because usually it's the opposite sometimes. Oh, so good work.
Thank you.
Sorry, George Harrison is distracting everything on my end. All right.
God, what is this? The Twickenham
this is-
recording?
This is it's chaos. All right. I think this is I love your style of art. The colors that you use and just like the tableaus that you create are always so fucking awesome. And this is no different.
Thank you.
I also love the keyboard tutu that David Bowie's wearing, even though
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how it resonated in me.
I don't know if he plays keyboard, but in this new robot society, they have enough bassists, like so.
Well, I love it. Anyone else have anything to say? Ask before we bring on the remaining artists.
No. I feel like this sort of answers a lot of the it's all sort of laid out. Everyone's having a good time.
Yeah,
Everyone's having a good
beautiful.
time.
Beautiful. Great job.
Yeah.
Awesome. I guess until Art Girl gets back, I guess everyone is on the stream. So Oblivion Spin, we're going to check out yours. Give us an idea, a walkthrough of your masterpiece.
So immediately when we said height of the robot revolution, I wanted to draw a tall robot, and it took me a minute to realize that's not what we meant by height of the robot revolution.
It's whatever you want it to mean.
Yeah, so it's like I'm drawing a tall robot. So at the height of the tall robot revolution, they are making the humans happy. I always joke that I want to be feral in the woods, so I don't have to participate in capitalism. So I have been deposited with my robo dog, little digi dog.
Oh.
And David Bowie's there. He has a little microphone, so he's pumping on the speaker with the robot.
Nice. I love that robot. That's a long spine. I feel like that thing just sort of hangs out and it's got a good reach, good turn.
Good radius.
So what is it? Is it doing? It's entertaining the robot. It's entertaining humans, or is it just keeping them chill, or is it just being monitoring humans, or
It's kind of doing a humane thing, rehab humans. You get to wild animals and you nurse them back to health and you let them outside. It's trying to put the humans back in their natural habitat.
I love that. That's great. What
And
if
I
my
love
natural
the
habitat is?
watercolor.
Yeah. No, the watercolors are great, especially the sky. I love that sky there. What if my natural habitat is capitalism?
Great
Would I
job.
have to be broken of that, or would I just live in a mall? That's my question.
Ask
Probably a
Vicky.
mall.
Vicky lives in a mall now.
That's true. We'll talk after. We'll talk after the stream. About that. This is great. What is this robot's name?
Ralph,
Ralph.
Nice. Keep
Yeah.
it simple. Keep it
but
simple.
with an F.
Yeah,
Not with a
yeah,
PH.
yeah.
Oh.
Robot Ralph.
Whoa, with an F? Yo, I never even thought about that.
I love the Bowie on top with the lightning bolt. Attention to
Yes.
detail. I love it.
It's nice. It's real nice work.
Like
Yes.
it's like my mind initially went to like shit, like it's fucking chaos. And yours like no, it could actually be serene and like nice.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
That's good
Yeah,
stuff.
it's nice that everybody's not like thinking we're all going to be over.
I am
Yeah.
most proud of his little robot abs, and I just want to point those out.
Oh, that's what those are?
Yeah,
Yes!
so he can have a
Oh,
little
yeah.
six pack.
Those are great. Those are great
Still Dane.
little apps. Good stuff.
I love it. Well, all right. Well, we will check out Art Girls, and then we'll bring you all back at the end. But you're not going anywhere as far as the stream goes. We all see you. All right. Now we are going to bring on Art Girls. Hope Art Girls' computer is okay, but I think we can take a look at it. There we go.
All right. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
This is a nice zoom out because it popped up right on Bowie, and now we're like a master shot, like a wide zoom. We're zooming out into the landscape. This is great. Art Girl, are you in the chat? Can you respond?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Ah, yeah.
Oh wow.
These are great. Look at these guys.
We may
What did it
never
say?
stop. We may never stop erasure, but we may always nurture nature. Hold on.
Is that erasure or nurture or erasure?
We may never
Okay.
stop erasure, but we may always nature.
Yes. I like a dome home in the woods. That's really fun. It kind of reminds me of
Oh, that's so cool. It's a,
Ewoks.
yes.
Candles. Yeah. I love this happy planting robot guy fella.
Yeah.
That's nice. And they with the Ziggy Stardust little
Yes.
lightning bolt down the middle. Is that that's a pig dog or a boar dog or anyway, cool.
Yeah, I love that the robots get it, man. We gotta take care of the earth. Like, even if you're a robot, like everything still continues.
Yeah, the lack
Yeah.
of edgelordness to these submissions. It's just chef's kiss.
The mushroom cats.
Yeah.
I do love the idea that robots will take better care of our planet than we do.
Yeah, no, because they'll fix. They're gonna fix.
Oh yeah. Our girl just
We
wrote.
suck.
Our girl just wrote. It's supposed to be a cow, but I forgot what cows look like.
You know what? It's fine. In the future, cows are more athletic because they aren't being eaten and grazed upon.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, it's all those California cows, right? Isn't that what that commercial was like? The California cows are so happy.
Yeah. I love that. And the little squeaky robot fella in between with the smile. It's pretty cool. Or is that what a human looks like now? Sit there.
I can
Either
get that
way.
with humans looking like that.
I already look like that. This is fine. A little pointier.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love this. It's I love all like the pods, like they look like mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like the more people introduce mushrooms into architecture, I think the better off we will be as a people. Like, this speaks to my desire to live inside of a large mushroom. Because, like, zombies can't get into mushrooms.
True.
Zombies aren't going they aren't tearing through the walls. They can't get up in the mushroom because they aren't coordinated.
Can't do it. It's just a
I
fact.
think.
Why aren't we building those mushroom houses so the zombies
Exactly.
can't get in? Like
Especially
we're
with the sea level.
asking to die. Okay, misinformation. Government is trying to kill us. What?
That's
Just
right.
kidding. Did not say that.
That's right.
Oh, go ahead.
I hope so, Kara. I hope so.
Wow. Oh my god.
Anyway.
This is so great.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we may never stop erosion, but we may always nurture. That's great.
I love it. Well, I'm bringing all the pieces of art up at the same time. There's also a poll in the chat.
Yes.
So, audience, weigh in on who you think won, or should win, or will win. All right, I'm gonna make these a little smaller. Meghan, since it's ultimately your call who will be the best artist in the world, let us know if you have any sort of questions or anything you want to like ask the artists. Phil, same with you. I will do the same.
You know, I think that all three of these exist in the same world, more or less.
Yeah.
I think off-brand Carmela Sopranos exists closer to the city, but I think that the other two exist on the outskirts in nature. So I don't know. I don't really have too many questions. I feel like we kind of discussed a lot of it. But, you know, if you wanted answers for how they look at robots, I mean, it's all there on the paper.
Yeah, everyone did a really great job of really like telling a story.
Yeah.
So like that's wonderful. It's nice not being confused when we're talking about the height of the robot revolution, you know. So
Yeah, and because it's nice that like the three of you artists didn't. You embraced the robots as being something that was a good evolution for the most part, and I'm the only one who was like, "No, they're gonna kill us. They're gonna ruin everything." Even though, as Warren Talbot says, we are the monsters.
Well, I don't know. Speaking about yours, like, you included Mark Zuckerberg, and I think Mark Zuckerberg, in the picture, is kind of like what rich people are to just everyone. They're just watching, pulling the strings while everyone else fights. So I don't know. I don't think it's the robot's fault. I think the humans brought the robots there.
It's the programming. That's fair.
Right.
But
so,
and in these three, it seems that the programming was actually was way more benevolent.
yes,
Which I like.
I do like that. It's like a breath of fresh air because I think for a long time, well, ever since Terminator, we have been treated to the notion that, and also Blade Runner, treated to the notion that robots were a force of evil, because they would think humans were useless, but they seem to like the Earth more than we do. At least in these realities.
Yeah, I would love to live in either of these realities.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. And I love the watercolors. Watercolors are great. And I don't know, I can't turn down a robot David Bowie band. Or David Bowie backed by robots.
Yeah. Like, there's elements in this that I love in each one. The mushroom housing with the kind robot who is cleaning up after planting and nurturing humanity. The fun guy robot who's telling people to take it easy with the boat.
Take it easy, humans.
The robot jamboree with the cyborg Carmela Soprano, off-brand Carmela Soprano cyborg. It's just like, it's good vibes. All of it.
Good vibes all around.
Yeah.
And Audio Gabriel's right. Robots are a reflection of us. We are made in God's image. Robots are made in our image.
That's right. so it should be a more distilled image, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Meghan, it's all on you. No pressure.
It is.
Okay. Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's like there's so many great things that are going on here, and like different stories that are being told. Like I feel like when we look at art girls, like it's when like they're starting to learn to come like what's the importance of life. You know, it's like it's about everybody moving along. It's so great, and then we go over and we have like the robots like in the forest. It's like, yes, like look, like life is continuing on. And then we get to the jamboree, right? Like we're rocking out. We're rocking out because it's like we've all have embraced like and discovered this like utopia together, like where we actually all can live together no matter what you're made out of, you know? So I think with that said, I have to go with the jamboree.
All right.
Off-brand Carmela
everybody-
Soprano pulling it out.
Everybody did a beautiful job, though. That was really hard, and I can see this all together in one world. So congratulations.
Wow.
Well done. The audience was a clean split in the voting between Off-brand Carmela Soprano and Oblivion Spin. So it's so you know, in line with what you were thinking. This is huge. Carmela Soprano.
I'm sorry to get so excited, but this is my first time winning.
You are the best artist
Great job
in the
to everybody,
world.
but also I'm very happy.
Hey,
Congrats.
congratulations and welcome
Congrats
to the
indeed.
Best Artist in the World Club.
I gotta say I'm flabbergasted that you had not won previously, but this is a hell of a one to bring it home, especially after 2 skinny margaritas.
Yeah.
I think we found the formula to
I
success
think we
here.
found the formula.
Cheesecake Factory.
Truly.
Well, this is okay. This is awesome. All right. Well, thank you to all 3 artists. Art Girl, I hope you're still watching and that you are listening. Fantastic art all around.
Great work.
If you guys down to stick around for a few more minutes, I'm going to showcase the audience submissions, and then get you all out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, Schwartz and Merck, are you still here? Are we rating you tonight?
Schwartz and Merck has already begun his stream. We can rate him if we want.
Then we will, and we
Great.
will. Okay, great. Kara Sketch is like, you better stick around. Okay.
That's right. You better stick around. I can't wait to see the audience submissions. This is going to be a fun one.
So this one is Kara Sketches. George Harrison he got up out of his seat so you can see this. Okay.
George Harrison interrupts at the same ratio at which George Harrison got solo songs and Beatles albums. He's interrupted 3 times during this recording. His timing is impeccable.
Is impeccable.
Yeah. What is this? This is great.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so all right, so there is a description. I would like to read
All
it.
right.
I'd like to hope that our policies will improve at the same rate that technology is progressing, and we can all live in an equitable, safe world. Ideally, where everyone is on a universal income, and robots' computerization of jobs allows most people to have only 20-hour work weeks. Yes, here for
That's
it.
nice.
It would be so
Good.
relaxing to stay in my cozy, fully automized home and focus on creating. Yes! Meanwhile, at work, the computer systems that we set up are designing perfect architecture that we can adjust and humanize later. And construction sites are also robotically optimized, but much safer and 100% sustainable. I feel like you've thought about this like well before this challenge. After
Yeah.
construction, every building has smart systems that regulate their emissions and energy usage and automatically adjust accordingly. I hope this is what Robot Revolution looks like. Everyone's got such an optimistic outlook on this, and I
great.
love this.
Yeah.
Oh man. Do you remember the movie Smart House? The Disney Channel original?
No.
So Kathy Segal is the voice of the house, but this was like maybe 2000, and it was like the house then takes over because it gets emotions and like attached to the family. Okay, everyone go watch that house. That movie. Okay, bye.
Bye.
This is great. This is great though. It reminds me though, Smart House. Anybody seen Smart House? Forget it. Okay, guys.
One day I'll try to watch.
I'll check in on everyone. It's on Disney Plus. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Smart House. That explains why I turned out the way I did.
Thank
Yes.
you.
That's what's up.
Good stuff. Thanks, Kara. I love these colors.
Me too. It's all in line with the lightning bolt colors.
Yeah.
But like the originals.
Yeah. I like it.
Oh, it's so great.
Yeah, well done.
All right, so that's Care Sketches. Next up is Audio Gabriel.
All right.
Oh wow. Okay, there's a lot going on in here. I love it. Okay, so there's a description of this one as well. The height of the robotic apocalypse will be the reincarnation of Mr. Pringle, who comes back in robot form and finds himself a revolutionary in an otherwise commercially motivated society of cellbots. The enlightenment comes when he discovers Karl Marx and becomes Karl Marx Bot, who then becomes existentially challenged and self-destructs. Here, he is walking his dog while converting other capitalist robots to his religion of communist Bowieism. The dog's name is Pringle.
Nice. Man is directly a natural being. As a natural being and as a living natural being, he is on the one hand, endowed with natural powers, vital powers. He is an active natural being. These forces exist in him as tendencies and abilities, as instincts. I might continue. Somebody can pick up if they'd like.
Keep going.
This is, on the other hand, as a natural, corporeal, sensuous, objective being, he is a suffering, conditioned, and limited creature. Woof, I relate. Like animals and plants, a being which does not have its nature outside itself is not a natural being and plays no part in the system of nature. A being which has no object outside itself is not an objective being. Meghan, you did this.
I did this. This is beautiful. Holy smokes. Like, you took an idea and another idea. That was a nice callback with Mr. Pringle. Really love it. We're really leaning hard into the socialist agenda. But that's good because we know where we're going. You know, I really love the mustache on this guy. Like, or they, I guess, you know, who am I to genderize robot? Let's just go with they. I think that's safe.
That's right. And that dog looks rather confused. But I love its segmented body.
Yes.
It's like an evolved wiener dog. It's good.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. I love that he is just a walking, spouting revolutionary. And it all started with the 1 minute Pringles challenge. That's what gained him his self-awareness.
That kind of seems nice here that in like the future it's not like people we have to ignore, it's robots. You know, it's like if they're spouting out like the stuff like on the train. Anybody else with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, just making sure.
Excuse me, this will only take a second.
And you just avert your eyes. We're all horrible people. Can't help it. Okay, time is money, baby. Gotta go.
Have we already talked about how he's wearing jeans?
Oh. No, we did not.
Yeah. Well, you know, if it's any consolation to those who are frightened by the resurgence of big jeans, it looks like the robots are wearing the skinny ones.
Yes.
So.
He's made of iron and he's
It's ironic.
Isn't he ironic? Don't you think? Therefore, you are.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Pulled
man.
that out. That was real nice
Sorry.
callback. I'm so bad at improv callbacks.
Finally, this is the final one. This is Schwarzenmerk, whom we will be rating.
Oh, this is a good lead in that.
Yeah. This is Schwarzenmerk. Here's the description. So as you can see on the bottom left, a guy is pointing out the size of the robot. On the right, you can see David Bowie dressed as Jareth the Goblin King, with his bulge, who is pointing out the degree at which the revolution is unfolding.
That is a bulge.
Allow me to, I don't think I even need to zoom in on it, but I'm going to. This, my friends, is a hell of a bulge.
It looks like he's smuggling Jennifer Connelly in his pants. Like it looks, it's a lot. It's a lot of mass, a lot of volume.
Oh, that's nice.
Also, an incredible miniature. We all know who it is. Pretty good stuff there. I love that this is a joke. See, Oblivion Spin thought about this joke, and I'm glad that it was, and he followed through as well. And then this one also followed through with the height of the robot revolution. That robot is frightening, by the way.
Yeah, that is an intricate and intense robot.
Yeah,
Cyclops too.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a bit of a callback to the Pete LePage episode.
Exactly.
Yeah, less sad though, more frightening.
Way less sad. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Way more aggressive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, this is once again, just killer art all around. Once we get off camera, Meghan and Mally will let us know which one is the audience champion, and we will let you all know on Casual Thursday, this Thursday.
How about it?
How about it? Thank you to all of the artists this evening. You're all incredible. Congratulations, Off-Brand Carmela Soprano. Assuming you will be available next week to defend your title. Amazing. Art Girl,
Yes.
hopefully if you're still watching, thank you. Amazing. And we hope we get to see you on the stream again. Hope we'll see you on Casual Thursday as usual. And Megan O'Malley. Meg O'Mals. Thank you for being as wonderful and hilarious and fantastic as
Thank you.
always.
Oh man, thanks so much.
Do you have any shows coming up? Anywhere people can see you?
You know what? If you could just follow me on Instagram, that'd be great. It's Megs O'Mals. That's MEGSOMALLS. And then I put the shows there. And that's easier.
That's so easy.
Yeah. It's so easy.
Yeah. Speaking
It's always a pleasure.
Speaking for myself and Phil, we have a show. Well, actually, okay, so Slaney has a show on Saturday night at 9:30 at Improv Asylum. It's an old school sketch show. That's at 9:30, and then directly following that, like right down the street, Phil and I have a show called Awkward Family Dinner, fully improvised one-act play around a dinner table. Where Langston, who you have seen on the show, will also be joining us. It's a night of comedy in New York City for all of y'all who are in the area and want to catch some funnies.
That's right. It's at this theater on 154th, 29th Street, West 29th Street.
Well, we are rating Schwarzenmerk as we speak. So we'll see some of you on Casual Thursday. Hopefully see some of you on Saturday. And see you